And welcome to this week's episode of Crafting with Cats. Because life with cats and trying to do anything when you have cats can be so much fun. As tonight I am attempting to crochet. Uh, yeah, that's going so well. Yes, that's going so well. Hello, Molly. Yes, are you being helpful? Oh, you wish a scratch. Okay. Right now, there's not much crafting going on. Just snuggles with Molly. Yeah, I'm working on this for a local family. I'm gonna donate it to them. This is only one of a couple of projects that I'm working on for them. Mom and her three kids had to move out on their own, and they're just trying to get started. And I'm doing my part. And Molly's doing her part. Yes, you are, Molly. Yes, you're so helpful. Yes. Moral support. Yeah, Molly's doing the moral support because, that's what she does best. Of course, I think she would prefer the moral support without the pets. But, I'm trying to convince her to move gently. That is not going very well. Hey, Molly, come on. Move. I want to show the people the blanket that you've decided to commandeer as your own. Happy New Year's Eve to you. Really, Molly? Oh, I'm just sitting here trying to work on this blanket, and Molly decided that she wants to lay on the blanket. Yeah. Molly wants to lay on the blanket, not let me work on it, because, she's a cat, and that's what cats do. Yeah, and I'm trying to convince her to move so that I can work on it. And you can tell how well that's working. Yeah, she's a good kitty for the most part. She just does what cats do, and that's doing what she likes. Right now, what she likes is sucking up the attention and interfering. And telling me off when I'm trying to let her know that she is being an interfering furball. Yes. It's about, what, 9:40 p.m. my time. I'm ready for 2025 to be over. Oh my, so ready. Yeah, I am completely ready for 2025 to be over because, yeah, this year has been quite the nightmare. And of course, for the last day of my 2025, my kitchen sink decided that it was not going to cooperate. The drain line for that has decided to fail, and I discovered that by walking in the kitchen and discovering a puddle of water. Yeah, welcome to my holiday. And then my guts betrayed me, just to make things even more fun. So, how's your day going? Hopefully, better than mine. But yeah, my husband and the dogs are over at my mom's house because fools around here like to be shooting off fireworks, and dogs are not a big fan of the fireworks. Meanwhile, I'm here trying to tidy up the kitchen so we can get a plumber in to fix the frickin' sink. Because, yeah, that's my day. Although it's symbolic of the way that the rest of the year has been, so. But, yeah, just trying to survive today. This, it's just a bad place. I'm not sure if I scratched myself in my sleep, or if Molly got me, or what. I think Molly probably got me. I need to trim her feet. That is true. That is true. It's supposed to be the one way rather than the other, but, unfortunately, time and life does not always work the way it's supposed to. And this year, my mom almost had to bury me. But she didn't. Because I'm not that easy to get rid of. Although I do believe I used up all of my free passes with that one. I don't think I'm going to get a get out of jail free card on the next go around of when I meet the Grim Reaper. I don't think I'm going to get to tell him no next time. But, next time is next time. And that's not now. Oh, Molly. Well, hello, Mandy. How are you? How's your holiday going? Well, if you're in the U.S., if you're not in the U.S., I don't know if you celebrate New Year's Eve or not. I think Chinese New Year isn't for another month or so. Oh, cool. Yeah, my New Year's Eve, my kitchen sink went to hell, drain line failed, and then I pooped my pants because, why not? But with my laundry list of health issues, that's not terribly surprising. But I'm over 2025. I'm ready for today to be done. It's almost 10 o'clock here in the Midwest, and yeah, I'm ready for another 2 hours to go away and be done. And then we can start 2026 and see how that goes. Well, thank you. Yeah, my plan for the evening was working on this crochet blanket that I'm making for a local family. Gonna donate it to them. Making that for one of their kiddos. Except the helpful Molly has decided I need to take a break from that. And now she's annoyed because I have interfered with her assistance. Uh-oh, bird. Molly, what did you do with my crochet hook? There it is. Now I can actually show you the blanket a little bit better. I love this colorway. Yep, that's the Molly. And she is being very catty today. Oh. She thinks the world should revolve around her, but you know, that is a cat thing. That is what cats do. All right. Now I'm going to put my phone here on the tripod. Maybe. Pardon me. Pardon my hand. There we go. But yeah, I love this colorway. It's self-striping, which means I don't have to plan shit. I just have to work my hook and rock on with my bad self. Yeah, people give me shit for my craftboard pile over there. But, you know, that's life when you're a crafter and you're neurodivergent. And, yeah, I'm both. Oh, that is... Oh. I'm dealing with two different skeins of yarn. And I had forgotten which one I was working with. Same color, just different skeins, and I got a little confused for a second. I was like, where is this coming from? So I went and had an MRI done on Friday. Yeah, MRIs are joyfully boring things. I've done MRIs and I've done CT scans, and as far as entertainment value, pardon me, CT scan is definitely more entertaining. You get to participate. You hold your breath and you do this and you do that. With an MRI, you just have to lay there and do your best impression of a hunk of ground beef. So, not fun. Very boring. And if you're ADHD or ADD at all, the hallmark problem of that condition is you are very sensitive to boredom. You don't handle being bored or lacking some form of stimulation very well at all. And MRI is not very stimulating, not very entertaining. It's just loud and you don't get to do anything. It's like, oh no, I'm not claustrophobic, I just get bored easily. Although this time I got offered something that I've never been offered before and made it much less boring. I got to have music. That was fun. That made it a lot less boring. So I got down with my music and my neurodivergent self, and I went for an adventure inside my brain. Because that's the joy of being neurodivergent. You don't have to have anything out here. You just have to have something for your brain to work with, and you can amuse yourself. Or at least I can. And of course, Gotta say, I love these vitamins. You can put them in anything. I like to put them in my drink. They dissolve completely and you can't taste them. I hate taking multivitamin pills. And my diet is traditionally lacking in important nutrients because there are some foods that I just can't have because for whatever reason my body doesn't like them. Food sensitivities are fun, but they also come along with being autistic. Your gut biome is all screwy, and that's just the way of things. Um, so yeah, I can't have. Um, well, I shouldn't have onions. I do have onions, but I should avoid most of the lily family. That's onions, garlic, leeks, all of that stuff. And I can't have peppers. That's that's sweet peppers, that's hot peppers, that's the spice black pepper, also white pepper. Yeah, it's a joyful thing. And that means that I don't get to have the nutrition that's in those things. And there are things that sweet peppers have in them that your body kind of needs. So, at least with this, I can put back some of what I'm missing. No, not a sponsored ad, just I discovered it through some of the uh, autistic YouTubers that I follow, and I gave it a shot. Yeah, it's not inexpensive. It's $40 for a 30-day supply. So that's not cheap, but when you have sensitivities to textures and stuff, and you don't necessarily like the flavor of a lot of vitamins and stuff, it's a great help to have something that is flavorless. That has the vitamins and minerals that you need for your body to be healthy and happy. And you can just drink your vitamins. Today I am drinking sparkling ice water. And I typically don't put it in that because it's fizzy and it there's challenges with adding that to fizzy drinks. I usually put it in a Gatorade and take it that way. But I mean, you can put it in anything. You can put it in mac and cheese. You can put it in your peanut butter. You can put it in your jelly if you like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. If you like ketchup, you can mix it into your ketchup. You can't taste it at all. My husband, who's super freaking picky, he claims he's not, but he is. Uh, he swears he can taste it in the Gatorade, but well, that's him. That's not me. And I didn't get those vitamins for him. I got them for me. But yeah, tonight I'm just sitting here working on this crochet piece that I'm going to donate and killing time while the rest of 2025 ticks away into history. Because, for pity's sake, this year has been craptastic. Oh no, it hasn't all been bad, but it hasn't been even halfway good. It's like, I can't work. And what I'm dealing with the testing that my neurologist is having done, depending on what that shows, I may not ever be able to go back to work. Because apparently the challenges that I'm having cognitively were, according to him, were caused by some form of encephalopathy. And that's common from what I found out when you're dealing with diabetic ketoacidosis. Trying to sit up a little bit better because it hurts when I slump. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's yet more yarn hung from the guest bedroom door. Yeah, back there, that's the guest bedroom and the front bathroom. But yeah, just trying to sit here and get this done, and so that I can deliver it to that family. Um, I've got 2 other blankets I'm working on. Plus, I ordered some sheets for this little girl. Um, she loves pink and purple, and I found her some really cute purple sheets that I hope she'll love. She doesn't like them. I'll keep them because I like them. And her mom can either use them on her bed, or she can uh, use them as a curtain, because well, some of what we use as curtains here at my house are actually blankets. Oh, how redneck, I know. But, curtains are expensive. Blankets, sheets, not so much. And if you find some really nice sheets, nobody ever knows. And people are shooting off fireworks. Hooray. Wait, is it the next hour? Because some people like to do it every hour on the hour. So that they're marking every time zone that is experiencing the new year. Yeah, my husband is at my mom's house with our dogs because of the pending fireworks. Oh, him and his dog, and then my girl. That's not showing up very well. Oh well. I love my puppy. She's a good girl. Yeah, he's downstairs at my mom's house. I miss him when he's not here, but I've at least improved with my health enough that I can be alone part of the time now. I don't have to be constantly supervised. That got old really fucking fast. tell you what, this weather needs to make up its mind what it's going to do. Because last week, it didn't get above 30. This week, we're fluctuating for a high between 30 and 50. With lows in the 20s. And so it's like my body and my sinuses and everything is like, nope, 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 nope. So my ability to breathe is in chronic flux, which makes being asthmatic even more fun. But, I get to spend quality time with my friend, Mr. Neb, the nebulizer, do my breathing treatments, use my lovely, lovely rescue inhaler. And of course, if we remember correctly, the asthma is almost what ended me. Well, the treatment for the asthma. Yeah, never, never going to accept a prescription for prednisone ever again. It's like, nope, no more prednisone. Not any form, no way, no how. And actually, after what happened to me in April, my husband's even gotten paranoid about it, and he won't take prednisone anymore either. It's like, yeah, no. Not doing that. And in case y'all are wondering, oh, she's not looking at her project, she's looking at her phone. Yeah, I can work by touch. That's the joy of having hypersensitive fingers. That and it's pretty much muscle memory anyway. Oh my. No viewers. No viewers. Oh, that's okay. I can sit here and crochet and talk to myself. Because that's pretty much what I've been doing for the last almost 9 months. Whole lot of talking to myself. Oh, it's a sign of insanity. No, sometimes it's boredom and you need conversation with someone. And if you're all you got, then, well, that's what you got. Okay, apparently I really hacked off Molly. So, yeah. You don't get kitty entertainment, you just get me and what in the world happened there? I don't even know. So, is anybody watching the ball drop tonight? Going to parties, singing Auld Lang Syne and all that good stuff. How many rows am I missing? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And for the interested parties, hello. How is your New Year's Eve, December 31st? Whatever you like to call it. How's that going for you? Well, thank you. I like the hearts. I appreciate that. Oh, I'm just sitting here passing the time, waiting for midnight, because I'm ready to be done with 2025. I am completely over this year. It's like, and if you're new around here and you're not sure why I'm not really thrilled about 2025, uh, when we get done here, go look up my near death experience, the prednisone incident, and have a fun watch. Because, yeah, that that's pretty much been almost my whole year. Taken up by the aftermath of not dying. And then, as if everything else that I've been through this year hasn't been enough, this morning I woke up to a lake in my kitchen. Oh, yeah, I'm doing much better than I was. So much better. Actually, if you go back and watch some of what I recorded in late May, early June, and even some of the stuff that I recorded when I was in the hospital, yeah, I'm so much better. It's like I'm not sure how much more better that I can get, but I mean I've already come a huge long way. I've beaten acute kidney injury. I am off dialysis, which those were two things that they didn't expect to happen. I, as of the end of November, um, all of the testing that the cardiologist did on my heart shows that I no longer have any cardiac injury left. So pretty much what I'm still fighting with is the cognitive damage. The damage that happened to my brain from the diabetic ketoacidosis. Um, and so I'm currently working with a neurologist and finding out the depth and scope of that, and hopefully finding out what else I can do to encourage my brain to rewire itself. Because neuroplasticity is a thing, and it's really damn cool. Actually, technically, this right here is a form of physical and occupational therapy. Because it helps work both gross motor and fine motor skills. I've got a lot of cognitive games on my phone. Some things that you wouldn't consider being cognitive games, but um, anything that um, you have to use planning, um, pardon me, my brain is skitzing out on me. Um, anything where you have to use planning, uh, visual recognition, things like that, especially in the area where I seem to be having most of my issues, which a lot of my issues seem to be concentrated in the area of the brain that's called Broca's area, that that controls your productive speech, word recall, some visual processes. Um, and so a lot of the things that I do um, are geared towards helping promote regrowth in those areas, helping to get my brain to rewire itself so that um, I can overcome those issues. I may always have cognitive damage. We don't know yet. Um, but, up until this last class that I took for college, because I'm working on a college degree, um, I was straight A's. I struggled a little bit with this last class, so I got a B plus. So I don't have a 4.0 anymore. Tragedy, sadness. But 3.89 or something like that. Actually, I can look it up. Let us look up what my current grade point average is. Do, 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 do. Logging into the website. No, that was wrong. 3.83 is what my current GPA is. And I've done 70 and a half out of 91 and a half. Okay, that's fine. I hope you have a good new year as well. And hopefully this next year goes much better for all of us, because I know kind of everybody's 2025 was very rough. So I hope your 2026 is great, and I hope to see more of you. I've got a new class starting on Tuesday. So I am going to have to start working on that. Sorry, I'm reading a message one of my instructors sent me. Yes, I know this is making for exciting viewing. Your host is reading messages from her school. Yep, school start. Next session starts on the 6th. My dog fell asleep on my husband's foot, and she's cut off circulation. Poor, poor spouse. But he made his choices, so he gets to live with them. If you're watching, babe, I love you. I love my husband. He's my world. Hello, Abraham. How are you? I was just interacting with my husband, a man that I would not be here right now without. I'm doing okay right now. I can't use my kitchen sink right now. Because the drain line decided it didn't want to be a drain line anymore. It would rather be a sieve. How did I discover this, you wonder? Got up this morning and the kitchen floor was a lake. Yeah. At first I thought that the dogs had just peed in the floor. No, no, it wasn't the dogs. No, it wasn't the dogs, it was the sink. And my husband wonders why I don't walk around in socks. One, sensory hell. Two, stepping in dog pee with socks on. No, thank you. But that's just how I roll. Oh, hey, I get to move on to the final phase of this now. Maybe. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Okay. Not quite yet, but we're almost there. It feels gross. That's what it feels like. It's gross. Where did I put my yarn? Do, do, do. Where did I put my yarn? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I just don't like the sensation. I don't like wet socks in the first place, and yeah, socks with that form of moisture, ick. Oh yeah, urine is sterile, blah blah blah. Still, ick. It smells bad. But no, this morning I stepped in water, and yes, we have two dogs. Both of them are service animals, but the second half of that word, animal. They are still living things. They do occasionally have mistakes, and they do occasionally have health problems that sometimes they can't help themselves. So, in the spirit of giving them grace, the way that I want other humans to give me grace, I do that. Um, yeah, we've got two dogs. One is an active service dog, the other is retired. The retired one is will be 16 years old in March. Um, and then we also have three cats, one of which lives with my mother. The other two live with us. The ones that live with us are named Molly and Doodles. They were litter mates, our litter mates. Um, and we have them because their mother was an outdoor feral cat. She got run over by a car, and so they needed a new mommy. Hi, I was the new mommy um, because they were 3 weeks old and could not survive on their own yet. And Molly would not still be here if I hadn't taken them in because she had a severe eye infection that if it had gone untreated, it would have killed her. If she'd been older and had a complete immune system, that wouldn't have been a problem for her. But since she was 3 weeks old, 3 week old kittens are still dependent on mom for their immune system. So she had no immune system of her own. So without medical care, she would not have survived. And even with medical care, we weren't entirely sure she was going to survive because she was incredibly sick. Um, but she survived and she's running around here now trying to find ways to drive me crazy. Um, and by the way, I don't have an issue with people having outdoor cats because everybody has their own lifestyle and sometimes that suits. And also, if you live somewhere that it's relatively safe to let your cats go out and do their own thing, you do you, buddy. Around here, it's not safe, and also, my cats have never been outside. At least Molly and Doodles haven't. Lucifer, he's the one that lives with my mom. Um, he was a kitten when we found him. Um, he's got his own little backstory. Um, but we think somebody had gotten him as a Christmas kitten. Um, and anytime you get your child a pet for Christmas, that tends to go universally one way. If you got it as a whim, and oh, my kid will take care of it, blah blah blah. No, they won't. They won't. And then when your kid gets bored with it, it's on you to take care of it. The adult who went out and got the animal. Well, a lot of the time, people don't want that responsibility. And they just, when the kid gets bored with the baby, the animal, whatever, it gets put outside to fend for itself. Um, from what we could figure based on our own assessment and what we found out from the vet after we took him in, um, he was about 2 months old. Not old enough to survive on his own. But thankfully, the neighborhood we lived in at the time was very animal friendly, and he found some neighbors he could hornswoggle into feeding him because he was little and he was cute. And, when you're little and you're cute, people take pity on you. And so he survived long enough for my husband to fall in love with him and then start to wheedle me into, oh, he's little, he's cute, he's abandoned, he needs a home. At the time, we had 4 dogs. We don't need another animal. We don't need another animal. We don't need another animal. Okay, fine. When she had babies, most of them, oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that happens sometimes. Part of the time, it's nobody's fault. There was something wrong with those kittens to start with, especially if the mom cat was pushing them aside and not taking care of them. There's something in their nature. They can tell when one of the babies or more than one of the babies is not going to make it. So they will save resources for the ones that have a reasonable chance. Hello, Molly. Yeah, this is the one that almost died. That was super duper sick when she was teeny. And I spent a lot of time cleaning her face, putting medicine in her eyes, nursing her back to health. She's a good girl. And she's Mama's baby. Yeah, you're Mama's baby, aren't you, pretty cute? Yeah, you are. Yeah, wherever I'm at in the house, if I'm home, she likes to be in the same room with me. Most of the time, she won't be in a different room. The only time she'll go in a different room is when she's hungry or when she's thirsty. Because their food dish is in our bedroom and their food dish and their litter box is in our room and their water dish is in our bathroom. Yeah. Cat Distribution Center plunked her and her brother on our doorstep in August of 2018, and she's still here. They were supposed to be fosters. No. Something that my husband still trolls me about to this day. Oh yeah, we're just gonna foster him for a couple of weeks, and then the cat rescue will find him a home. Yeah, except Samantha fell in love with the cute little needy faces, and well, the rest is history. Oh, I'm sorry. Is my drink in your way, little princess? Molly in all her glory, and my craft hoard in all of its glory. Because that's all of that is craft supplies. And that is something that happens when you're neurodivergent, especially when you're when one of your diagnoses is ADD. If it's not where you can see it, you forget it exists. My husband is much worse about it than I am, but ever since the brain damage and all of that, I find that I am doing a lot of the things that he does. Like, I can lose an object that is in my hand. It's in my hand. It's now by my leg. Oh, now it's out of sight. 5 minutes, I'll forget it's there. Where did my hook go? It's like, I did that with this skein of yarn. I finished with the one that I was using. I was ready for this one. Oh, but what did I do with it? Yeah, it was behind my butt. But I lost it because I couldn't see it. Hello, Molly. The baby. The baby. Oh, pretty girl. Yeah, thank you. It's like, I don't need to breathe. No, I don't. I don't need to breathe at all. And I don't need to see. I don't need to see. I don't need to breathe. I don't need to talk. No, I don't. I don't need any of that. Bye. Cats. They are polar opposite of dog because dog is very, what can I do for you? Cat is, what can you do for me? But you can use that to your advantage. It's like, oh yeah, you can't teach a cat to sit. You can't teach a cat to stay. You can't teach a cat to raise its paw to say please like you can a dog. No, you totally can. How do you get it to do that? Well, they're, like I said, very, what can you do for me? Food works really well. Find whatever food that they love. It doesn't matter what it is. Figure that out. Find what food hill they're willing to die on and use that. They get it if they do what you're asking them to do. Clicker training is a really great tool for cats because you can mark the exact moment when they do the thing that you want them to do and they're doing it right. Oh, fun. Well, I hope you have a good time. I'm not much of a one for fireworks anymore, but I don't begrudge those that do enjoy them. They're a fun time. So I hope you have a fun time, and I hope your 2026 begins well and goes well. And I hope to see you back sometime soon. Go spread the love. Bye, Abraham. Have a good one. And now it's back to talking to myself. Alright. While I'm here by myself, let's work on some music. I'd walk barefoot through fire with you. Barefoot through fire with you. Life ain't always easy, but what else can you do? I'd walk barefoot through fire with you. I don't know where I'd be without you today. I know I wouldn't be here. I don't know where I'd be without you today. But I know that I wouldn't be here. So I'd walk barefoot through fire with you. I'd walk barefoot through fire with you. Life ain't always easy, but what else can you do? I'd walk barefoot through fire with you. Barefoot through fire with you. Alright, well, my lovies, I think I'm going to sign off here, and I will see you in the new year. As always, I love all you guys. Even my lurkers that don't say anything, but just sit there and watch. My replay crew. I love all of you the most because you're the folks that get me the most views. I love all you guys. And remember, for the rest of tonight and into the new year and beyond, you are amazing. You are awesome. You are enough. Exactly the way you are. You are perfect. Exactly the way you are. Never let anyone tell you different. Never even let your brain tell you the lie that you are not enough, because you are. And I don't have to know you to love you, because I love you. And because I survived 2025, I get to be here to love you even longer. So go out and share the love. Do something nice for somebody. That may be the only nice thing somebody's had happen to them today, this week, this month, in an hour and a half this year. Doesn't have to be big. Doesn't have to cost anything. Asking someone how they're doing and wanting a genuine answer and being ready for that genuine answer. Sometimes that's all somebody needs. They just need somebody to reach out to them and say, I notice you, I see you, and you matter. I mean, that's all I'm really doing here. Sitting here, sending this video out into the ether to tell you guys, I love you. I see you. You are important and you matter. So if nobody else tells you that today, this week, this month, this year, you've heard it from me. I love you. You are important and you matter. And I will see you next year. I love all you guys. Bye. Come on. Off.